insert coin, back to split, legging hits to the groin. Living Mortal Kombat versus Shao Kahn. Resemble dad and mom just to face my fear. I had not to care to conquer life. Needed balls, bollocks, cojones to embrace aloneness. Hearing your life's less made my decisions lifeless, but I digress. You 90s rulers of life a mess by your behest. We do all what you say for a quest. Intention the best creates intended tension. Thinking there's secrets in the Snowden. Mad after facts out and about, so we spout hate to what we create. An endless cycle. The fate we articulate, capitulate. Forward checkmate on a checkerboard. Rise on a rip call to see pots, pans. Looking up for fellow follow fans who sing praise and worship under all. But we can't have that unwanted subscription. We only subscribe to accomplish aspirations for those we say.
I can go anywhere.
No intro today, folks. We're going to keep the music within the confines of the show. So today, we're going to hip hop. We're going to rap. We're going to make them enemies today because there is a difference, folks. Hip hop and rap, there is something different. Just because they put the slash and put the two words together does not mean they're the same. So I have on Tazzy and Big Sin from the NSEA hip hop show. They're a podcast. They break music. And from what I've heard, they will tell you what they really think of what you send them. So I was safe. I said, I'm not going to send them my music, not yet, because I want to get ripped up apart offline. Because you guys hear me enough getting ripped up on here. No, I'm just kidding. But I'm going to let my guests introduce themselves, and then we're going to get into it. So whoever wants to start.
Well, I'm Taz that MC, aka Tazzy, representing Seattle, Washington, and I host the NC podcast show with my homeboy Big Sin. I also do music as well, and put together events and dibble and dabble in a couple different things in the hip hop community.
And I'm Big Sin. I'm representing Henderson, North Carolina. I host the NC Hip Hop Show with Taz. I do music too. Got a project dropping Friday called the Hulk Smash EP. I got music on all streaming platforms right now. Got a catalog. So you're welcome to check it out.
That's what's up. So I was looking at your blog posts, and because I didn't get to hear your last show, and I saw you have my man Heavy Hand on there. And I've known him for about I want to say almost a decade now. We used to work together in New York. Yeah, we used to work together in New York, and I can't touch that brother when it comes to music. The way he makes beats, the way he formulates things. He even gave me some ideas on the project that I did back in 2014. And I just want to know how you guys got to hook up, because from what I've heard of you guys, of what you guys have done, I think conscious hip hop needs to come back. So just take us through like your just take us through that interaction on your last show.
As far as the interaction and knowing Heavy, like I've been knowing him probably like maybe going on 2 years now. And so it just all started out on social media. I don't remember if he followed me first or vice versa, but we ended up following each other. And then from there, we just kind of grew, to know each other more. We got a bond going, and now, that's my bro. Whenever we do shows, roundtable discussions, whatever we need, he's always there, to put his input in, and he's become, a huge part of the show for us. And so our last show that we did, we were talking about finances and credit and, people starting their own business. So he was able to weigh in on that conversation, and he knows a lot about credit, not just from researching, but from also his experience. So he was able to add that extra that we needed, and was able to provide some really good information. So anyone that is interested in just the whole concept about credit or finances, just to hear some good people drop some good gems and some knowledge, make sure you go check us out at NC Hip Hop Show and check out that last podcast we did. I think that was last Tuesday, Sin, or was it the Tuesday before that? I don't
Um,
remember.
I believe it was the past Tuesday. It was the day after my birthday.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's right. That's right. So yeah, just go to our social media page, or we're also at nchiphopshow.blogs.com, where you can check out our blogs and all the shows that we've done um, in the past, from our most recent to our first one. All the information is there, and you can check us out. We're streaming on Spotify, Apple Podcast, and all that stuff too. So just search for the name, and you'll definitely pull up our information.
Cool. That's what's up. So I brought up conscious hip hop. We got to talk about it. The Grammys, to me, and this might be an unpopular opinion, but who knows? I think hip hop got set back that night, last Sunday. Between what Cardi and Meg did, what Lil Baby did, I think it set us back. And I kind of missed the days. I mean, shout out to Nas for getting his first Grammy. It took him damn near a quarter century to get it, but
Right.
finally, he finally got his Grammy. Would have been nice for Jay-Z to put in a nice little word, but we're not gonna knock Jay-Z today. Shout out to Jay-Z. But it would be nice to see conscious hip hop on a Grammy stage, even if you give him 3 minutes. Because I miss the days where I forgot what award show it was, but it had Mos Def, Talib, and all of that ilk, Black Star, and they jammed it. And now they don't want to promote that because it doesn't. It's more about the lyrics than the beat. So I'm gonna need the Grammys to get on that. Have a conscious hip hop category, or if you do, don't put it on the internet. Put it on TV. But how do you guys feel about conscious hip hop needing to make a resurgence into the mainstream?
I feel like I think like it's gonna be up to the people, man, to bring conscious hip hop back to the forefront, like just fans of it. You know what I'm saying? Like there's a lot of conscious hip hop out here, you know what I'm saying? But like people gotta start supporting it, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like the underground fans, we gotta really get behind it and really support it. You know what I mean? And if people start supporting conscious hip hop, then it'll make a resurgence. You know what I'm saying? Like the project I'm dropping Friday, it's a lot of conscious songs on there. You know what I'm saying? Like it's actually one of the first conscious albums I ever did, like conscious EPs I ever did. So, you know what I'm saying? I think it's up to us, it's up to the people, you know what I'm saying, to make it resurge again. You know what I'm saying? Because like it's a lot of good conscious hip hop out here, you know what I'm saying, right now, you know what I'm saying? But it's not really getting a lot of support from people, you know what I'm saying? Like just handfuls of people here and there,
Yeah. Because when I did my album in 2014, I said I'm not gonna. I said, well, I made a vow. I said I'm gonna limit myself to 10 curse words on it, and I think I got there. I don't remember.
Yeah, I know. Like on mine, I got songs that I didn't curse on at all, and I'm shocked because, like
you realize when you recorded it, and you're like
damn,
lyrics, and they're like, I didn't even have to cuss. What?
I got a song called, got a joint called Black Queen. I didn't curse on that one, and now I got a joint called.
You can't curse on the song called Black Queen. You can't do that.
Nah, I ain't even curse on. I ain't curse on it. I ain't say nothing derogatory on it or nothing. It just, you know what I'm saying. It's like they could play it on the radio right now.
Yeah, that's great. That's what we need, because some of these songs today. I mean, I can't listen to hip hop today. I can't. I think I stopped at like 2007.
Like it's like this is just my opinion, man. It's like it's a lot of good hip hop out here. Like me personally, like I didn't watch the Grammys. Like I stopped watching the Grammys like a long time ago because, you know, to me that don't determine what hip hop is to me. You know what I mean? It's like it's what hip hop is like on an industry level, on a mainstream level. Like, and to me that don't represent hip hop to me. You know what I'm saying? Because it changes so much. Most of the artists that's out now within 5 months, 6 months, they're gonna be gone. It's gonna be a whole nother group. Like, you know what I mean? Legends ain't being made no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, like your Snoop Dogg's and, you know, your Jay-Z's and people like that. I don't feel like legends are really being made like that no more. Like, cause it's like the industry then got so like cookie cutter and microwave, like, you know what I'm saying? So I just feel like, you know what I'm saying, it's a lot of good hip hop out here. It's just, you just got to support what you love, man. Like, you know.
Yeah, that's true. I agree. I didn't watch the Grammys myself either for a lot of the reasons that Big Sin said. I mean, you know, in order to find the type of music and vibe and energy that I'm looking for, then I have to look amongst my peers, like, you know, myself and Big Sin and, you know,
Yeah.
the Unfadables, Heavy Hands, you know, shout out to my peoples, you know, people in the underground, you know, because they haven't lost that love and that hunger for it. You know, I'm just not the type of person that is really, you know, into that commercial type hip hop. So, you know, I lost interest a long time ago, unless it's like a cipher or something. You know, I might tap in and watch that, but even those, I feel like over
Gotta
the
talk
years
about
have
that.
gotten watered down. You know.
And you know, like to me, like the Grammys had like a very, it felt like to me like Jay-Z and Beyonce got some type of control over it just based off like some of the people that won. You know, if they don't have control, they got influence. You know what I'm saying? Like Nas winning that award, like, you know, Nas affiliated with Hov with, you know what I'm saying? They affiliated in the same circle. So I feel like Jay-Z and Beyonce had a huge influence on the people that won. Because didn't Blue Ivy win a Grammy?
Are
Yeah,
you
she
serious?
was a executive producer on I think Beyonce's album. No,
Yeah,
I think Jay-Z put her on as an executive producer on Beyonce's album.
yeah, I think Blue
Yeah.
Ivy won
Well,
one. So
in
like,
retrospect, Nas did have Nas had his daughter on Belly as an executive producer. So she's paid for life on that. So
Oh
shout out to him
yeah.
for that.
yeah. But I don't know. I just feel like I feel like the show had like a huge influence from them. You know what I'm saying? Like as to like just looking at some of the people that won. You know, like but I don't know. I just stopped watching them award shows a long time ago. The only thing I really watch is like the ciphers like on the BET Hip Hop Awards. I watch those. But just as far as some of the stuff that's out, like I mean, I stay in tune with it, but I don't really listen to it because, you know, it ain't my cup of tea, man. Like, and not because of the type of music they make, but just the industry influence behind it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, what they pushing, the agenda that they pushing. It just, you know, I
Right. And
don't
there
agree
was a
with it.
point
So
in time There was a point in time when there was room for everybody for the type of music that they have now, the conscious rap, you know, the gangster rap, whatever you want to call it. At one point in time, it seemed like there was a room for everybody, but now it's just seemed to be focused on whatever agenda they trying to push. So, you know, it's up to people like us and yourself, Kid Gravity, to do these type of shows so that we can bring some type of awareness to some real hip hop, you know?
it's like it feel like it's turning into like how to be a rapper starter kit. Like, you know, that's what it looked like to me sometimes when I go on Instagram. Like I see a cat, you know what I'm saying, he flashing money, got money to his ear, about $1,000. You know what I'm saying? He probably need to go pay the light bill with it or something, you know what I'm saying? And got the pants hanging down. Like he just looked like, you know, what a typical rapper from today will look like. It just seemed like that's what it's turning into. It ain't really like based off love and passion for the art, for the culture. You know what I'm saying? It's just cats just want to do it so they can flash money and you know what I'm saying, and do like the typical things that a rapper doing today. So like that's why I really don't. I mean, like I said, I'm in tune with a lot of this stuff of what's going on and what cats doing, but I really don't feel like that's a good representation of what hip hop is. You know what I'm saying? Hip hop is a way of life. It's a culture. You know what I'm saying? It's you know, it's everything. Like, you know what I'm saying? In our community, like it dictates and controls everything. You know, and that's why I think the industry is like pushing these agendas to the youth because they want to have control over the youth. You know what I'm saying? And they want to keep a division between the old school and the new school. So, you know, we can't pass that knowledge and wisdom off to them. You know what I'm saying? I feel like a lot of that goes on too. You know, but it's up to you know, the true hip hop warriors that really love the culture. It's up to us to keep it going, man.
Correct. So I'm on with Tazzy and Big Sin from the NC Hip Hop Show. Check them out on Instagram, NSEA Hip Hop Show. I should not have to spell those last 3 words for you, folks. It's 2021. But you mentioned ciphers. I love me a cipher. I go on YouTube on occasion and I go listen to the old Dipset from Hot 97, or I would go to Rockefeller. I like you said, I would go on the BT Cipher. Now, here's a question. I'm gonna put y'all on the spot. What was the best BT Cipher of all time?
I think my favorite one was Eminem, Black Thought, Mos Def. That was my favorite one.
Thank you.
You know what I'm saying? And I love that one because, like, I don't know, that cipher was crazy. Like, cause I like Black Thought. He the greatest rapper in the world. I don't care what nobody say.
Will y'all say that again for the ones bumping the baby right now?
Black Thought is the greatest rapper in the world. Can't nobody see Black Thought.
Can't nobody touch Black Thought.
Nobody. You know what I'm saying? Nobody. I ain't seen nobody that can see Black Thought with the bars. You know what I'm saying? Like when it come to rapping, he got it. He got it down to a science. Like, but I like Eminem's approach in that cipher. You know what I'm saying? Like it's like he went back to the 8 Mile Eminem, like, you know, when he was like, I'm not a baller. Like this man got almost $1 billion. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know. I just love that, man.
Yeah, that was my favorite one as well. You know, I hear everybody talking about, oh, what about Slaughterhouse? I'm like, no.
That's what I was going to say. Because Eminem was on that one too, but Slaughterhouse and
they only was hot. Though. They did their thing, but they were hot then.
Yeah.
Like when you put Black Thought on BET, well, I know some people were like, well, who the hell is this? And then I know they play their balls back and like, Jesus.
I'm gonna tell you, when I felt like Black Thought was the greatest rapper ever, I always rock with Black Thought, like from like, you know, back in when the first like not the first one, but the album with What They Do and all that. I always thought Black Thought was dope, man. But like that freestyle on Funk Flex, man. Man, I was like,
I have to go listen to that again.
That man ain't from Earth, man. He's from another planet.
I feel you.
And I gotta respectively shout out Loaded Lux because he had the #2 hottest one. I feel like it was up there with Black Thought too, and they both did it the same year. But Loaded Lux, a lot of people just think that he's a battle rapper, and he is, but he also makes music, really, really dope music. And yeah, I just gotta shout him out because man, he's on a different planet. That's all I'm gonna say about that.
Oh, you know we got to talk about it. See, Tazzy done started something today, folks.
Let's talk about it.
All right, here we go, folks. Okay, I'm gonna tell the audience another little tidbit of mine because they know I'm a quirky dude, so I have quirky interests like wrestling and anime and fast cars. But I'm also a battle rap aficionado. Been watching since
I know that's right.
The old schoolyard days. I go back to when they said Soul Khan was the greatest thing ever because he was white, but he never wanted to go see Loaded Lux. Never wanted to go see Mook.
Nobody want to see Lux. They
Lux a
all act
beast.
like
Oh,
they do until he come
no. Oh,
outside.
we gonna talk because I got somebody that's gonna be
Okay,
Lux
let me
very
calm
soon.
down. I didn't got hype.
Here you
I didn't
go.
got.
Here you go. Okay, so we gonna talk about battle rap. Okay, you brought up Loaded Lux. Tazzy, I'm gonna offend you right now. Daylight is gonna wash Loaded Lux when he battle.
Oh man,
Just
come
say
on,
it on
man!
top.
Don't say that, man. Just
If
because he had
y'all
one
want
performance.
one performance, this is Daylight we're talking about. When Daylight
I
is
know, and
motivated,
most
no
respect,
one on earth is gonna stop him. And Loaded Lux is on a losing streak.
nah. Loaded Lux has won those battles. He may not have been at the level that people thought he was gonna
Which
be at,
battles have we
but
won? Here we
still,
go. We gonna talk. We
he
gonna
still won.
talk. Which one?
He still won.
Okay, we're gonna go through it.
Surf was the last, if I can recall. And then
Oh,
you
he
see, now you
destroyed
got my
Surf.
dog barking. Even he's talking about.
Surf. So we're gonna talk about Surf. Cause I mess with Surf, but we're gonna talk about Surf later. But
Before you
let's talk
start though,
about it.
much love though to
Mhm.
Daylight, because when he was in that battle against Tay Rock at that level that he
Oh
performed,
my
good
God, he left
God.
Earth in that second round.
Oh
He left
my
Earth.
God. Like Daylight is
Imagine
that
if there
you?
was a
If he,
crowd. You know what's funny? If
oh
there
my
was no,
gosh.
I think it was so hot because there was no crowd. If there was a crowd, Daylight, I don't know. He'd have got
They
stopped every
lost
2
their
bars.
mind. The crowd would have lost their
Still.
mind because I was losing my mind over here. And thankfully, I screen recorded it so I could just watch it when I wanted to. And I already
Mhm.
knew Daylight is a dope battle rapper. If he, in my opinion, if he just come out there and rap and do his things and leave the gimmicks at home, like that's
Mhm.
what it is. You know what I'm saying? I know you seen that one battle when he went out there, pulled his pants down, trying to shit on stage,
Oh, he
like shit
did
like
though.
that.
But he
Like
did though. But wait, he did. No, he did.
I what like things like that make just rap,
You know he's
bro.
banned. You know he's
You
banned from
know,
Arizona, right?
I would bet him too. You shitting on stage, bro? Come on, now. Come
Oh
on,
wait,
come
okay. So
on.
which was worse, him doing that or when he went to London and got almost naked?
I think him trying to take a shit on stage is the worst shit ever. Cause motherfuckers, I mean, excuse my language, but people, I wouldn't do it, but people be naked here and there, part of life, whatever, But taking a dump on stage,
So you're gonna let
that's
him?
just
You're gonna let him
nasty.
pass when he dressed up like a slave?
Man, he's done a lot of stuff, man. He's done a lot of he's done a lot of stuff.
Shout out to Daylight. I don't know. He hasn't been streaming. He hasn't been streaming a lot lately. So that must mean he must be writing for Lux.
Yeah, they probably been both wrote for each other because they was supposed to been did this. And
Mm-hmm.
I hope that they open it up to the public because wherever it's at, if I can get there, I am there. I am
Yeah.
definitely there in the building.
Yes.
I want to be. I need to be. I'll watch
Yes.
it on stream, but if I can get a ticket and
Now,
go, I
let me tell
want to
you.
go.
Yes, it's a different experience when you go because I've gone to a lot of RBE battles, and it's a different experience.
Yeah.
And I'm actually seriously considering asking off April 3rd because I might have to go see Cassidy and
For
Henson.
that Cassidy, what you think about that, man?
The bullshit that Hitman almost pulled at that face off, I don't know. That they say that
Yeah.
man almost pulled out a gun. I don't know.
Cass
They
be
might have
having people in their feelings though,
Wait, we got to talk
regardless of
about
what
Philly. We
people
got to
say.
talk about Philly.
Cassidy is the goat at that.
Yeah, let me finish off with Lux though because I want you to be
Oh, my
dead
bad,
honest.
bro.
No, it's fine. I want you to be dead honest. What is Lux record?
Overall,
Yeah, we'll go
honestly,
miles. Okay, we'll go like this. We'll go miles.
I'm gonna tell you who I
Calico.
thought Lux.
Okay,
I
we'll do it
thought
like
that
this. I'll name the rapper, and you tell me if you
okay.
beat him. Miles.
There's only one person that I'm gonna say that I ever felt like beat Loaded Lux. We could just keep it simple, but if you want to run through the list, we could do that too.
Yeah, because a lot of people won't know who it is because I got a lot of fans in like Europe and Asia. They won't know about this. So Midwest
Okay.
Miles.
Man, Lux all day. Gray hoodie Lux.
Okay. Calico.
Lux.
Mm. Hollow.
Calico got that work, man. What you mean? You don't
Calico
think he got
2-1, but
that
we're
work?
gonna talk about that. Calico 2-1, but we're gonna talk about that.
Oh
We're gonna talk about
no,
that.
Calico. If you're listening, much love, brother, but you got laid out in that casket, bro.
I know that's fine, but that's how I feel. But Calico 2-1. But okay, so we go to Hollow.
Hollow.
The din and the non.
I'm gonna give that to Lux 2-1.
Yeah, that was a tight battle. Mook rematch.
The rematch on the slaughterhouse, I'm gonna give that to Mook.
Okay.
But the first one, I'm gonna give that one to Lux.
Yeah, Lux beat him. Who else? Jesus Christ. Clips.
I'm gonna still give that to Lux.
Okay. That's fine. The 2-on-2 with him and
I
Hollow.
was in the building against Loaded Hollows. And
Yeah.
Tay-Rock and
Chess.
yeah. Loaded
Gun
Hollows.
struggle. Shout out to Gun struggle.
Man.
That was classic.
That was Sin was there too. I went up to North Carolina and flew out there just to go to that battle live. And Big Sin, you know, we hooked up. That's the first time that me and him had hooked up, and I've been knowing him for like 20 years. So it was a dope experience just to go to that event with my homie like that. And that's the first time he'd been to an event, and it was classic. Classic.
Okay.
Oh my
okay.
God.
They got that gun shell. Oh, who?
Yeah, go ahead. Finish up.
No, I was gonna say that gun shell casing thing they threw on the stage was a haymaker, but that was fire. But Loaded Hollows, they got that, bro. They got that.
They got that one.
Here's the one. I know she's not gonna agree with me on this one.
Come on, talk about it.
Verb beat him.
Verb
beat him.
I don't even have verbs in my language. I just fuck with nouns and pronouns.
You must have watched that Hustle battle.
Oh, he got buried. I don't know. I'm glad she did what she did to him. And you know, I don't know that man like that, but I feel like he's very disrespectful when it comes to talking about women and stuff. And I ain't feeling his.
Shout out to Averb. I've been an Averb fan since day one. That's how Verb is.
Yeah. I don't like his energy.
He from the town where Ike Turner was born at, so we understand how.
I believe it.
We understand how St. Louis is. Shout out to St. Louis.
Fucking Verb Turner.
Verb Turner.
It's something in the water out there, man.
Oh, my man said in one video years ago. He said, "Yo, he was with his friend and he came out of town. They were like, yo, it was like some battle rappers. I think they were from New York. It was like they were at a gas station and this dude started smacking on his woman. He was like, hey, yo, Verb, you see that? He was like, yeah, that's just regular.
See?
I was like, oh my God. I was like, the Verb is the man. Okay, so you think he only lost to Mook?
Yeah.
That's
I'll
fine.
say.
That's fine.
Yeah.
But you brought up another St. Louis cat. We got to talk about Hitman. Greatest performer in history.
Hitman be doing this thing.
Hitman. I hope you hear this. Hitman. Cassidy got you with your feelings, boy. I don't know what it is about Philly, boy. They get people.
Cassidy don't be playing with
Cassidy gets you out of your feelings.
Philly, like
he got him in his feelings. And he was smiling like, yeah, I got him now. Like, you know, Cassidy don't even be tripping about. He do that.
You
like he
what?
say.
And you know what? You know what? Cassidy's the type of cat that make Hitman choke.
Yeah.
I feel like Hitman might choke. and Hitman don't never choke. I feel like Hitman gonna choke.
Hitman he might be ready to fight.
If Hitman chokes, you gotta put Cassidy. If Hitman chokes, you gotta put Cassidy on the Mount Rushmore. You might have to.
Right.
Either Mount Rushmore face off.
Yeah.
I gotta see him in Surf.
Yeah.
I gotta see him in Surf.
Yeah.
Because
see who in Surf?
I gotta see Cassidy in Surf.
You said who? Oh,
Cassidy and
Cassidy. Oh,
Surf.
as battling.
Yeah,
You
Cassidy
think
and
so?
Surf. I gotta see it. I gotta see it.
Yeah. Surf is dope if he can remember his third rounds.
Don't
You
do
know,
that. She's
even
about to
he
say
be saying it.
she's about to say Surf ain't had a third round since Big T. She's about to say it.
Man, because like Surf, man, I be hyped to see him too because he brings a good energy. I was in the building when he was battling Rum Nitty. You know what I'm saying? It was just fire. Like, but these last couple battles that I seen him and anxious to see, and then by the time the third round comes and he chokes or he just be like Jersey and give up, man. Come on, man. As a battle
Big
rap
Jersey.
fan, we want to see that.
Jersey.
Yeah. Did you see when he battled 40 bars?
Dude, his face off was crazy. His battle was not.
That's what I'm
And we're gonna
saying.
talk about that too, because I think some of these dudes they sit down when it's a female. They
Mhm.
don't go hard. Except Clips. Clips don't give a damn. Clips don't care.
Right. And honestly, like when Arsenal was battling Official, he went off. You know what I'm saying? And Official was like one of my favorite female battle rappers next to 40 bars, but he went in. Arsenal,
Yeah,
he's
also
cool and I
don't
like
play.
him as a battle rapper, but he is Mr. Disrespectful too. You know what I'm saying? He went
Yo,
in.
Austin. What about you, Sin?
What that? How I feel about it?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, I don't follow it like y'all do.
Ain't no
Like, you
wrong
know what
with
I'm
that.
saying? I catch battles here and there, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
I watch some of Clips, Charlie Clips joints, because like my favorite battle rapper, y'all probably ain't gonna, I know y'all ain't gonna agree, but my favorite is Goods. You know what
Ain't
I'm
no wrong
saying?
with that. Yo, I fuck with Goods.
I like I just like his style, you know what I'm saying? Like
Mhm.
you know what I'm saying? I like his approach. You know what I'm
Mhm.
saying? I just dig that. I dig him. Like, you know what I'm saying? But I don't really follow it like I should, you know what I'm saying? Because Tazzy be on my ass about it, you know.
She be sending you links in the morning, but like, yo,
I'm
it
gonna
be like
get
six
you
o'clock in the morning.
together, bro.
Artists
I'm gonna
just
get
She,
dropped.
you
she,
together.
she be on me about getting on that caffeine app. She been on me
I
about
still don't.
for some,
I'm still
for some
not.
months.
I'm still not buying it. I can't.
You don't have to buy it. No, that's different, bro. The YouTube app, I mean the URL app, you gotta pay, but
Oh,
caffeine
caffeine is
is
free.
free. And that's
Oh,
where
I did
they
not know that.
actually stream the live battles because they're having the double impact on the
Yeah, I know. I
27th
saw that. I ain't feeling
next
that
Saturday.
card. I ain't feeling that card. I don't know. Maybe it's because it's. I made a joke on YouTube. I
It's
said
different,
it's like rookie impact versus double vets. I just made a joke about it. I was like, so y'all just gonna take like I want to
right?
see Don Marino and Kayshawn. I'm like, why? But I see what Smack's doing.
I think they try something
He's trying to make them
different.
stars.
I'm
Yeah, no, that's
interested
fine.
in seeing I'm trying to see Rum Nitty and Jay the Nightwing because Rum Nitty
Oh,
do his
they're gonna
thing
go
and Jay
off.
the
They're gonna go
Nightwing is up here from Washington. I'm in Washington. I'm in Seattle, and he's from Federal
off.
Way, so he's representing the town. And Jay the Nightwing is nice. You know what I'm saying? So I'm
Yeah.
glad an opportunity to get on the card like that. So I'm interested to see what they gonna do. And well, real sick. I him like I
I
just
like
seen
Rose.
him on
Look,
yeah, I just seen him like maybe a week or two ago on the caffeine app. I forgot what they were doing. It was Born Legacy, I believe. I seen
yeah,
that, and
take
that
a
was
left.
my first
Yeah,
time
take a
really
left.
tapping into him. I'm like, he battled Mike P, and you know Mike P is nice too. I'm like,
Yeah,
shoot, bro is nice. He's nice. I
but
forgot
daylight
who he's
washed.
teaming up with.
But daylight washed them.
You said what?
But daylight washed Mike P.
Yeah, 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 yeah. It's a lot of opportunity. Oh yeah, he's going with Sick and B Dot is teaming up together.
Yeah,
B Dot is
yeah, so
nice
you can do
too.
that. Yeah,
Yeah.
I'll
So
tell
there's
you
a
this.
couple things that I'm interested in seeing.
Now, do we still need Lux and B Dot?
Yeah,
We still
we
need that.
do.
Hmm.
We do. Just so that they can finally get it out. Because people be calling B dot Little Loaded Lux and the similar styles and all this stuff. So I don't know. Actually, I don't know because I feel like him and Daylight is a bigger match than B
I don't
dot
know.
and Lux. I
That
could be
I think
mistaken.
I would stop after. I think I could stop watching battle rap after that. If
Yeah,
Lux and
but did you
Daylight
hear
to
the
me, my kid's
did you
trying
hear the
bars.
diss tracks that they
Yes,
dropped like a couple of
yes,
days ago?
yes.
Yeah, see? Lux
Spicy.
had them cats going outside, man. They kept on messing with Lux, telling him to come outside, and he dropped that dish on their butt. And then
Mm,
B Dot and Chilla Jones was the first to respond. So respect to them for even coming
yeah.
out with Chilla
Shout out
Jones
to
is
Chilla.
nice too,
Shout
you
out to
know?
Jill. He had to after he got washed
Yeah.
up by DNA in 2013. He became a monster.
Yeah, he changed it up after that. And he was the champion of the
Champion.
year,
Yep.
2020. So,
Even though they tried to rob it
he's
and give it
doing
to
his
K
thing.
Shine. I saw what they were doing. They tried to give it to K Shine, but then K Shine lost.
Yeah, against
Shoulda
Pat
washed up
Stay,
K
man.
Shine.
No,
Let's
actually, he
go.
won against Pat Stay.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah. That was kind
So
of a
yeah,
horrible battle, though. It was undurable for me. K
yeah.
Shine didn't come as hard as he normally do, but
I
he
think because he
still
was
beat
white.
Pat Stay.
I think it was because he was white.
No, but Pat Stay is dope, bro. He's
I
dope.
think
Pat Stay
we're gonna
is
talk about that.
funny.
Hold on. We're gonna talk about that. So again, folks,
Okay.
I'm on with Big Sin and Tazzy from the NC Hip Hop Show. Check them out. If you want your hip hop knowledge, if you got music, send it over to them. If you want to give out where they can send the music at, that'd be greatly appreciated. Or they can just go to the Instagram and contact them over there, NC Hip Hop Show. Again, I'm not telling you how to spell the last three letters because it's 2021. You should know. But
Facts.
the white battle rapper, you brought up Pat Stay. I brought up Soul Khan at the beginning. We can't forget the up-and-comer A-Ward. We can't forget Sharon, who arguably is the smack killer.
Mm-hmm.
Who else?
Yeah, there's a couple.
There's a lot.
And we
The
said
King of the
Mike
Dot.
P.
Mm-hmm. Mike P. Some people might put Gluezy there.
We can't forget Iron Solomon.
Iron Solomon.
Yeah.
I still want to see Sharon and Iron Solomon. I feel like we didn't get that.
Let me ask y'all something.
Yeah,
Yes,
Iron.
sir.
What
Yeah.
happened to Sirius Jones?
He
still
coming
battling?
home. He got locked up, but he got out and he's about to battle Big K on the 3rd.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah, I remember he
yeah,
used to
he
be
was
raw.
down for like a year or two.
Yeah, but he got out a couple months ago, so now he's preparing for Big K. Another nice white rapper. The way he did Adi Boom, I still have not seen Adi Boom. That first round was one of the greatest first rounds in history. But if you want to laugh, folks,
Yeah,
watch
some people
Big
never
K
recover.
versus Adi Boom. Just the first round, and then go down the comment section. You will laugh your ass off. Because the amount of snitch jokes I saw in there, black people are so creative. We are such a creative people.
Definitely.
One dude said, hey, y'all heard Big K spit that first round, and then y'all still up in there cheering for Adi Boom's gun bars. Someone else
I don't
said,
think I seen
whoever
that
was
one. I
cheering
might
in
have
there,
to
they
check that one
snitches
out.
too. Oh my God. You can't watch it past the first round. It was that bad.
Damn. Wow.
He brought out the paperwork. It was bad. It was bad. It made World Star. That's how bad it was.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, I remember hearing bits and pieces about it when that paperwork and stuff was coming out. A lot of people were talking about it. So I'm gonna have to
battle
go
rap.
check that out.
Watch it. Battle rap became my outlet for not listening to commercial hip hop.
Me
Because
too, bro.
I feel that battle rappers are way better than these new dudes today.
Man,
Which is just funny that Cassidy's trying to come over here. And I mean, he lost the goods.
I'm gonna tell you,
arguably beat Disaster, arguably. And now he's got to go see Hitman. And Clip said,
yeah, I hope he step it up. I hope he step it up because I be feeling bad how they be doing Cassidy. Like, I still, even if you feel like he lost or you feel that his flow is outdated or whatever you guys want to say, like, I still think that people need to give that man his respect because he was here before social media and all this stuff going in. So a lot of stuff that he was doing might not be captured on social media like that. But I feel like, you know, he's a goat in his own right as far as what he do. That's Cassidy, you know what I'm saying? And he's nice on the tracks. You know what I'm saying? Like,
man, Cassidy, he put in work in the streets, man. He had a lot of street battles, man, out in Philly, like the whole
that's
Philly
what I'm
Jersey
saying.
scene, like, yeah, like, you know. So I mean, he been in the trenches, man.
Yes, go look up Cassidy Freeway, folks.
Yeah, the way he did Cassidy, the way he did Freeway in that battle, damn. You know, so maybe hopefully this Hitman battle will be more of a small room type environment, so maybe people will be able to feel him better.
Yeah, RB, that's Rare Breed Entertainment for y'all. But yeah, RB, they do small rooms. They're actually based out here in Atlanta now, so that's why I want to go.
Oh shoot, you in Atlanta? Yeah, you need to go.
Yeah, I just moved down here 2 months ago, so I love it.
Okay, yeah, I didn't know ARP was out there.
Yeah, he's been out here for what? I think I want to say maybe 3 years now.
Right.
Because New York, I'm sorry to say, folks, I'm a New Yorker in my heart, but New York is dead as an attraction. Like Smack doesn't even go back to New York anymore.
I've never been, but I want to definitely go just because I'm all the way on the West Coast and a lot of my favorite rappers is from out that way, and I just have to experience it at least one time.
I went to Nome 3, so I got robbed. I should have asked for my money back.
Okay.
Wave.
You didn't get in?
No, we got in, but remember they that's when Serious Jones punched Math and they ended the yeah, and we didn't get Daylight Swave. Shout out to Math.
Man, that's crazy. It's always something going down, right?
Always something going down in New York. But the one thing I will prepare you for Smack, you're gonna be there all day. I will prepare you for that. I got to the venue around 1 o'clock. I got there at 1 o'clock.
It was like that in Charlotte, man.
Facts. I got there at 1 o'clock.
Yeah, because I'll be damned if I catch a plane and go all the way to the event and be in the back, and I'm not even that tall. So if the event start at 1, 2 o'clock, I'm there 9, 10 o'clock in line all day.
I'm gonna give you a secret.
What's up?
Get the VIP ticket.
Yeah.
I do that. I've done that for every show. I've done that for every show I've ever been to. I got the VIP ticket. You get it and go first.
The best way.
You get to go VIP section. You get to sit down because you know the Smack events. You can't sit down. You're on your feet for 10 hours.
Yeah.
You're not getting paid. And you're not getting paid. So when I went to Nome,
feet be hurting like a motherfucker.
Dude,
man,
you know what time?
You know what time
the event ended? Right. After the Serious Punch Math. I mean, that was that was Summer Madness 3. I'm sorry. Nome 3. It ended like 11:30, and the doors opened at 1.
I believe it.
Yeah. So I was like, yeah.
When we was in North Carolina, that was Nome 9, and it went so long that that's when Calico and Murder Mook was supposed to see, you know, T-Top and Briz, but we got kicked out the venue because we were there way too long. Too long.
Wait, didn't they fight?
They fought on the second one. They were supposed to
Oh,
battle
the
at
second
Nome
one.
9, but
Okay.
yeah, but then they rescheduled it for New York or whatever, and then yeah, they didn't get to do nothing.
And I don't
And
think.
they were just they
Why is
went
there always
in.
fights in New York?
I'm gonna tell
Man,
you,
but I mean,
it's
in Rook's defense, Briz was antagonizing him. Leave that man alone. He tried to be cool. He tried to be, maintain, but he started grabbing on him. And so next thing you know, somebody got punched and it was on and cracking after that.
Yeah. What you were saying, Sin?
I was just saying, man, it took me like 2 days to get my feet right, man.
I told you, bro. You gotta go home.
Man,
You gotta
Standing
get
in
the
line.
You gotta get the Epsom salt and the hot water as soon as you get in the house.
I drove home in my socks, man. Like from Charlotte to Henderson. I drove home. I had to take my shoes off. I put them joints
I'll
on
tell
the
you
I
what.
passenger side.
I told you not to wear your Sunday shoes to the event. I told you to wear some tennis
Nah, you
shoes,
gotta
but
wear
you
comfortable
put on.
shoes, bro.
I had cotton in my shoes, yo.
I'll
My
tell you the
joint
worst
still was
experience.
hurting.
I went to the Crown 2 in Chicago in 2015. And that was long as hell too. I didn't enter like 12:30. So imagine,
Wow.
but I was in VIP, so I got to sit down a lot. But
Oh
I was
man,
tired.
I'm
Driving
gonna tell
back
you,
to the hotel,
tiring.
there was ice. There was ice on the ground. I almost skidded.
jeez.
Damn.
I'm gonna tell you though, it's worth it. The experience,
It is. It
it's
is.
worth your feet hurting,
It
man.
is
Like, you
worth
know what I'm
it.
saying? 'Cause
Yeah.
especially, it ain't nothing like being in the building, like when it's going down. You know what I'm saying? It's worth it, man. I swear it is. Because like
I mean,
my feet was hurting, but like when I got home, I just
did you
felt like a
pay?
different
How
person.
much was the water?
I don't even know that because I think
I
I
don't
know
even
when
think I
I
drank no water really. Because
had
we
a
was
big
in
ass
line for so
bottle of
long, you don't even have to pee and
And you
get out
can't
of
eat.
line.
You can't get no food
you gotta leave
Yeah.
everything.
unless you're a VIP. I mean, I will give Chicago credit that the drinks were $5. I was like, let's go.
Oh yeah, and Cash was hustling out there too. Like when we was in line, they was pulling up with coolers and setting
Yeah.
Oh
up
yeah.
tents. And they was selling the ponchos because it started raining. I'm like, my man, he pull up. He got a bag just full of ponchos, just selling them joints. I'm like, okay.
That's how you gotta do it. And see, didn't I tell you? See, worldwide audience, Black people and Americans, we are creative people. We will. Black people, the type of people go up to Seattle and sell you an umbrella on the street.
And hustling, man.
Mm. But yes, again, we are on with Tazzy and Big Sin from the NC Hip Hop Show. Hip hop. Okay. I want your honest opinions. Now, you said you guys didn't see the Grammys, right? Did you see the clips?
Yeah, I seen some.
What happened to Tazzy? Tazzy kicked herself off.
Oh man.
Not cool. Okay. Until she comes back. What did you think of the performances?
The only performance that I saw a clip of, was it Cardi B?
Yes.
Yeah, I seen that. I seen like because they performed the WAP song, right?
Mm.
I believe they performed the WAP song,
Right.
and they was just like both of them was down on the floor, like just hunching the floor, or whatever. I mean, that's about the only performance I saw. Like I just seen a clip of that. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, it had people talking. You know what I'm saying? But just typical industry stuff, like to me.
Yeah.
So I mean, I just feel like a lot of the music today on a commercial level is just geared towards pushing an agenda to the youth. You know what I'm saying? A negative agenda. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion of it. Now it's some good new music out there. There's some artists out there that I like, that I listen to. Like Rod Wave, I like him.
Mm-hmm.
Let me see who else I listen to. Like Black Youngster, I like him. The Baby, you know what I'm saying? I like Megan Thee Stallion too, but the thing about it with her is I want to hear her rap about something different. Like I want to see another side. I want to see the other side of Megan because she can rap. She got bars. She can really rap. You know what I'm saying? But it's just what she rap about. It's the stuff. It's her content. But I want to hear her, do like a real life type record, like an album. You know what I'm saying? Just like dig down in herself and do an album like that. Like I want to see the real Megan. You know what I'm saying? Like not the one that's being pushed like on TV and on the radio. You know what I'm saying? Like because I feel like she can do it, man.
Yeah, I hear you. Well, she likes anime, so she should do something anime related. But I just want to hear more from her. I want to hear something different from her. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, other than just, you know what I mean? The raunchy what we've heard already.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I want to hear something different. You know what I mean? Like, that's another thing about a lot of the commercial artists now. I remember when, commercial artists, you felt like you knew the artist. Like, you knew them. You knew their name. You knew how they grew up. You knew where they was from. You felt like you knew the artist. Like, now it's like it don't really feel like that. You don't really know the artist. You know what I mean? You don't know the artist, the person.
Well, they put it all on Instagram, so why put it in the music?
Yeah, but like a lot of times that don't even be them sometimes.
True.
You know what I'm saying? It's sometimes it be a persona, you know what I mean? Like just what they want you to see type deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know. It's a lot of fronting, man.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fronting online, so.
Yeah. All right. So I was talking to Tazzy just now. She said that, her Comcast is messing up. So she's going to try to come back. But yeah, so let's talk. All right. I'm going to put you on the spot with this. Hopefully Tazzy come back and I'll ask her too. What is the greatest decade of hip hop?
I think the greatest one is the 80s was dope, but I gotta say the 90s though. I think the 90s was the best era, like of hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Like everything went great in the 90s, but even the bad stuff was still better than a lot of stuff today. You know what I'm saying? It was just, I don't know, it was just a dope era, man. Like everybody was dope. It was like competitive. You know what I'm saying? Even though some people rapped about money, they still had a love and a passion for the culture, for the art. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just all about money. It still was like a level of talent that you had to have, you know what I'm saying, to compete and to stay relevant and stay in the game. The 80s was dope too, though. You know what I'm saying? It just, you know what I'm saying, things weren't quite as like big in the 80s, like as far as like on a commercial level. You know what I'm saying? But like the 90s, it took the 80s, it elevated, it took what the 80s did, it took it to another level in the 90s.
Right.
And then it's like, they generated a lot of money, and then these corporations saw, you know what I'm saying, like how much money hip hop was generating, and then that's when all that, crazy stuff came in. That's when they took it over.
That's true. Now you down in NC.
Yeah.
Is Petey Pablo still king down there?
Petey Pablo?
Yeah.
I'm gonna tell you what's crazy. I opened up for Petey Pablo and Pastor Troy in October. Nice. And Petey still live out here in North Carolina, man. He live I think he live in Clayton. But and shit, man, Petey living, man. You know what I'm saying? He respected. He respected. Like he got a lot of respect out here. You know what I'm saying? And that show, like I just saw like how everybody, all the artists that was on the bill, like just how they looked up to him, and he respected. You know what I'm saying? I can honestly say that, man. Like he's respected, and I know he got some new music coming too.
Yeah, that's what's up. All right. Here's a controversial question. Now, how do you? Well, actually, I have two. Now, we were talking about the '90s just now. Who do you think dominated the '90s? Because I might have a person that you might not think of.
Like let me see who dominated the '90s. I don't know. That's kind of hard to say, man, because it changed like throughout the decade. You know what I'm saying? You know, I don't know. It's hard to say, man. I know. I don't know, man. I can't really say who dominated.
All right, I'm going to tell you who dominated.
All right.
Will Smith.
Yeah, that's a good assessment, though. That's a good one because he started it out with the summertime joint and had the sitcom. You know what I'm saying? So I can agree with you on that one.
Yep. It switched
You know what I'm saying?
It switched to movies and then still dropped Big Willie Style.
Yeah, because he made a lot of bread, man. He made a lot of money.
Wait a minute. Guess who's back? Tazzy's back. Tazzy.
Yeah, I know.
Yo, my bad, you guys. I didn't
That's
think I was
fine.
gonna make it back.
Yeah, we were just talking about the
Out.
90s. Yeah, we were just talking about the 90s here. Now, I asked Sin this, and he didn't have an answer.
Okay.
So I'm going to ask you.
That's a good time.
The 90s. Who dominated the 90s hip-hop wise?
Mm-hmm.
Or rap wise?
Ooh. Well, I'm gonna have to go with some of my favorite peeps. I think Redman and Method Man did their thing. You know, Wu-Tang, Dr. Dre, you know what I'm saying, Snoop Dogg. It's a lot. E40, you know.
All great
Eminem.
names, folks. All great names, folks. I have a name that you probably never thought of.
What's up?
Will Smith.
Will Smith, he did his thing. I mean, every summer they still play summertime.
But Will, I swear, like
Lauryn Hill.
in the '90s, man, like I swear, like throughout the whole decade, man, I swear, Will, that he was like, he did his thing the whole decade, like, you know what I'm saying, like from like 1990 to like 1999, like I swear he did his thing, like he made a lot of bread. You know what I'm saying? He made some dope movies. You know what I'm saying? Had the sitcom. So I mean, he got a point, man. You know, I ain't never look at it like that though.
That's true. Yeah, outside the music and everything, yeah, he definitely was getting his paper.
And please, ladies and gentlemen, give that man his respect, because without him, Megan Thee Stallion does not get a Grammy. Cardi B does not get a Grammy. Your favorite rapper probably doesn't get a Grammy. Please give that man his respect. First rapper to get a Grammy.
Give him his flowers.
Yes.
Yeah, he kicked in the door for real for hip hop. You know what I'm saying? Because like that sitcom, man. Like, I mean, like he had a crazy run with that, man.
Mm-hmm.
I still be watching it.
Me too.
Okay,
like,
good. We're gonna talk about it then before we leave. Did you see the reunion show?
I didn't catch the reunion show.
Oh, you gotta watch it.
I saw bits and pieces.
I know that him and
Viv
made up,
yes.
Right? Him and Viv, the original Viv made up.
Yes, they made up. Now he said the line. I did not know Will said this, and it kind of hurt my heart that Will said this. He called her difficult.
Yeah.
And she said that, You could have. She basically said you could have said anything else about me, but the fact you said that I'm a difficult black woman in Hollywood, that hurt me, and that's why she wasn't working for years.
Heard.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
I was like, damn. But I got it. He was in his 20s. He was the man.
Young, man.
He didn't know.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know, he was young, and it was his show, and his name was on the bill. So, and she probably like, I know she was a veteran actress, so you know what I'm saying. Like, they probably just clashed or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Because she a veteran actress. You know what I'm saying? She know the game a little bit. She done been in the trenches, and I think he had just started acting. Like, you know, he was young in the game. So, but I'm gonna tell you, like. It took me a little while to get used to the new Aunt Viv, though. But, you know, you got used to it after a while. But the first one, though, that first Aunt Viv was the best one to me.
I want to know who wrote that line for Jazz on the first episode.
Yeah, she did her thing.
With the new Aunt Viv. I want to know who wrote that line when he said, "You look a little different. There's something different about you." I want to know who wrote that.
Right? They crazy.
No telling,
they
man.
do stuff like that when people be changing on them shows. That's funny though. Low key funny. I mean, she was cool, but like Sin was saying, like that first Aunt Viv, she was the truth.
That was Aunt Viv.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And she was like a dark-skinned lady. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Like, I love that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? To see that on TV, you know, see a true black woman, like, you know.
All right.
And I'm sure it was hard for her anyway, just for being a woman, a black woman at that, and a dark-skinned black woman, you know?
Yeah.
So when that label got attached to her from that show, then I mean, I'm pretty sure it made it more difficult for her because honestly, I don't remember really seeing her in anything outside of that after the Fresh Prince.
Nah, she went and did live streams talking about going in on Alfonso Ribeiro.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Well, but they made up too. So,
Well, that's good.
Yeah, they made up.
That's good.
Because I even saw when I saw it, and she was doing the hugs for everybody. I was like, "Yo, what the hell's called?" I was like, "Yo, he must have got a phone call when she said, "Yo, come give me a hug." but they asked him about it. He said, "Well, yeah, I did have a phone call, so I had to excuse myself." No, he said the day that they did that, he wasn't there because he had something to do. But they made up privately, so that's good. But yes, they were fun. Sometimes it's fun. So, folks, I'm going to enjoy the rest of this Atlanta sunlight because I'm sure up where I'm used to live in New York, they're dealing with 30-degree temperatures, another blizzard, and no good hip hop. Because they done closed damn near every venue up there. And it's too cold to do ciphers.
That's right.
It's way too cold to do ciphers.
Enjoy it, and if you can, and you need to go to that Kaz and Hitman, battle so that you can let me know what happened. You know.
Yeah, I'm seriously considering it. If not, then I'll just buy the live stream and.
The battle will be in Atlanta.
Yeah. RBE moved their company down
on April 3rd. You should buy me a ticket, Sin, and send me out that way.
I will.
Yeah, I mean Atlanta open, so just make sure you got your mask. Make sure your temperature is under 100.4. And
I'm on spring break, man. That week.
Are you?
Yeah, we might have to talk about that.
Well, shoot, let's look at some tickets, and if it ain't taking all our stimulus money, then we might be able to make some moves. You know what I'm saying? Because I don't think it's that expensive.
No, RBE is usually nice. It's usually nice. It's a nice price. Like when I used to do the VIP, I paid like 150. I got to be on stage, and I was actually. If you look at some of their older battles, you could see me in the background.
See, that's what I would like. That's what I was on stage on that Loaded Hollows. When Loaded Hollows went up, I was on stage losing my mind. So I would love to get on stage doing something like that. But I know them tickets be going quick.
Yeah,
Quick,
as soon
quick,
as he puts
quick.
the tickets out, you gotta go. You gotta pick them up.
Right. But
Yeah.
you never know. Hey, if we do, by the grace of God, if by chance we do make it out there, we'll definitely hit you up. You know,
Yes.
no
Yeah.
guarantees, but you know, now that we know that you out there in any point in time, you know, if we come out there and get our little NC hip hop show on, then you know, we'll definitely holler at you, bro.
Cool, cool. And yes, and you can enjoy Waffle House. We will find you the good
Yes.
Waffle House. Because not every that's another thing for y'all international people. If you ever come to the States and you find a Waffle House, make sure you Google it first. They have a list of the good Waffle Houses in every state. Not every Waffle House.
How can you have bad waffles though?
Man, it's a Waffle House not
Okay,
far
well, you
from
gotta
me.
remember, it's not so much. Well, yeah, it's so much the employees, but it's also what happens at night.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
Waffle House not far from me. I know that ain't on the good list. I can tell you that.
Yeah,
But they got a bad list. It's on there. It might be in the top 10.
yeah.
One of the
I
worst
mean, I
Waffle
have one right
Houses I
down the
ever
street.
seen.
We have my wife and I still haven't gone there. Maybe we'll go there on Monday and check it out, see if that's one of the good ones. But
I went
yeah,
in there one time and
I
like
feel it.
I ain't go back in there no more.
yeah, yeah.
Sound
But
good,
of course,
huh?
when we come back, you guys got to come back, and I am going to send you some of my music, and then you guys
Yeah.
I can either come over there or you can come over here and you can tell me how it was because I remember it's 7 years dated. So some of the references you hear, people are not going to get, but
It's all good. We can
Yes.
do both. You
Shit,
can
send it over.
come to our casa and we come back to your casa. You know what I'm
say no
saying?
more. And I'll have my
It's all
co-host
good.
here, my co-host Rose Gold, because she's up there in DC. And okay, they don't know nothing about hip hop in DC, but I'm not going to knock DC. I'm not going. Yes, I am. DC. All they know is go-go music, so y'all got it. But yes,
They
I'm
still
going to let my
that up.
they still doing the
We
go-go
still
music.
rock the go-go.
Still rock the go-go. Shout out to DJ Alizé though. He's a good brother. But before we go, I'm going to let my two guests plug their platforms. We're going to get up out of here.
You want to go first,
Yeah,
Taz?
man. Make sure you check us out. Yeah. Check us out at the NC Pop Show. You can also follow me at Taz That MC. That's TazDatMC. My EP Linda Flows is going to be dropping on April 13th. And the rest is history. You know what I'm saying? Tell you his info.
Yeah, like she said at NC Hip Hop Show on IG. My page is at Big Sin NC on Instagram. You can catch me on YouTube channel Carolina Big Boy. I'm dropping an EP this Friday called the Huck Smash EP. Some good conscious hip hop on there. If you like bars and hard hitting beats, you'll enjoy this.
Okay. And y'all know how I
Oh
give it
yeah,
up.
before we do go, our next show, if you guys hear this beforehand, is gonna be at the end of the month, and we gonna talk some real talk. We're gonna be talking about abuse, we're gonna be talking about harassment and domestic violence. So, you know, we do spin a little hip hop on our show, but we have them roundtable discussions, we have those interviews, we talk to them everyday people because we want to talk about it. So, you know, that's just something, you know, to put out there. And if anybody has any issues in that area or just want to join in on any of our roundtable discussions, hit us up on our pages respectfully or just go to NC Hip Hop Show.
There it is. And y'all know how I give it up. Kick Gravity Beyond on Instagram, Beyond Borders Podcast on Instagram. You're obviously watching us on Kick Gravity Beyond on YouTube. And yes, folks, I am going to be doing a Clubhouse show probably tomorrow after I do my other interview. And guess what I'm going to be talking about, folks? My subject, because apparently you got to have a ratchet title to get people to come to your room. So I'm going to have a ratchet title, but we're going to talk real serious. And it's going to be called, I'm tired of hearing single people talk about marriage. Oh, it's going to be fun.
I
So
know that's right.
if you guys got Apple phones, you come in that Clubhouse, find me, and prepare to hear people get their feelings hurt. I'm getting tired of people talking about marriage and they've never been married.
I know that's right. How do you get on the Clubhouse though?
Well, do you have an iPhone?
No, Android game.
Yeah,
Okay.
me too.
Well, I think they're opening it up next month, so you guys will be fine.
Oh, so it's only for iPhone? That's
Yeah, for now.
grimy.
Hey, it was grimy. I was an Android gang too, but I had to get it because everybody was like, "Oh, you could do good networking on there," and I've actually got a lot of because I also do screenwriting, so I hooked up with some people, so I'm about to send off my stuff to them, so it's worth it. But I'm just gonna warn you now, it is ratchet in there.
Oh, okay.
I'll leave you with this
Is
little
it?
tidbit. There was two
Sound like
rooms
fun.
the other day. There was 2 rooms the other day. One said men with no kids are weird.
Oh God.
Yes. And then the second one was men over 30 are losers. Something to that effect.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Wow.
All those ratchet rooms are in there. But I follow good rooms. I follow like pro-black and conscious rooms. So I see those from time to time because once you follow someone, you get to see whatever room they're in. So
It's crazy.
Interesting.
yeah, but once y'all get on there, you'll understand. But
Okay, well, we'll be
we're gonna-
looking out in the next month or two.
yes, so or you could just hit me up too because they always sending me invites. So like once you engage,
But
they
don't
say
we need don't we need the iPhone to see it though, or no?
well, I mean, once it opens up for Android, because I don't know, because what they did with us, you got to go on a
Oh.
waiting list.
Oh, damn. You got to pay or it's free?
No, it's free, but they put you on a waiting list unless you know someone that you can get an invite from.
Oh, okay.
Oh. Well, don't forget about us, man. You know us
Just send
now.
me your number. Just send me your number in a DM, and I'll put it in my phone. And then whenever they open it up, I'll send you I'll send it to you, and then you come in and you can join the ratchetness.
Sounds good, man. It sounds good.
Yeah, but folks, we gonna go. Take care. Stay safe. Unless you're in Texas, wear your mask to get your supplies. And just remember, if you're having a bad day, stand in front of your mirror like Eminem. No spaghetti on your hoodies, please. Wrap yourself 16 bars. Let out your aggression. And make sure your rap is conservative, please. We don't want to know about your WAP, your weak ass pen. I gotta go.
All right, keep grabbing.